So initially I said I probably wouldn't be doing any videos or content for this deck, but then I talked with some people and I was like, you know, there is a possibility to make Seal Dragons even better, I think, by not making them go pure, but rather mix them with the other good stuff. And I mean the good stuff. Welcome everyone, today we're going to be doing a deck and fight for Seal Dragon Dauntless Drive. So this is going to be an interesting deck list because everything up to here, mostly Seal Dragon stuff. But then you look over here and it's like, whoa, this ain't Seal Dragons. Also, I only have 3 Blockade Infernos. If you have a 4th one, take out one of these Weather Cloths. But this deck, I wasn't too impressed with regular Seal Dragons because all they really did was, you know, clog up your opponent's board and then wipe it out and draw a card and get some power. While that is pretty strong, and, you know, being able to get 3 attacks into the face, you know, with the ability to clear intercepts thanks to Blockade Inferno, is pretty good. I was like, you know, I feel like the deck could be better. And of course it is better with Dauntless Drive, because now you can do 4 attacks to the face with the use of Dauntless Drive, and that is really cool. And the total power when you break ride here is 31, which is, you know, can get through defensives and stuff pretty well as well. So let's go through the deck. Of course, best starter ever printed, Conroe. I mean, not ever printed, but pretty good starter, Conroe. Then we retire a lot in this deck, so we run the Jokas for once. When you retire a card by an effect, she gains plus 3k every time. So you do a lot of retiring in one turn, so she gets a lot of power. New PGs because we want to hit the limit break for the break ride. Then we're running 4 of the Karze. So this is when placed in Vanguard Circle, if your opponent has a grade 2 unit on the field, discard 1, draw 1. This helps us draw into our Blockade Inferno, our Dauntless Drive, etc. Then, just to finish it up, oops, we have 1 Seal Dragon 10k attacker, you know, just there to finish it up. Then for grade 2s, 2 10k vanillas. You could play more if you want to. I've even considered playing 4 of these and just like 2 12k attackers. These are the 12k attackers if you have a Steel Dragon Vanguard. Then, this is the card you have to play as a 4, which is the Corduroy. His skill is Rearguard Circle when placed. If your Vanguard is a Steel Dragon, you may counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. Then your opponent looks at the top 4 cards of their deck and randomly calls a grade 2 from among them to the same rearguard circle. So this is really cool. Also, it shuffles the deck. But what's cool about this is that also it doesn't activate the on-place abilities, of course. But this is not just a cool effect because it clogs up their field with grade 2s, but this is, if you're going first, this is a starter popper, because you go first, ride pass, your opponent rides swings, you get a counterblast, ride a Seal Dragon, cold Corduroy, pop starter. So opponent's Conroe, bang. Opponent's Narukami starter, bang. Anything, just bang, bang, bang. It's great. So you just clog up that space behind the Vanguard Circle until you take it out with the Blockade Inferno, which is really cool. And then we counterblast a lot, so still some bellicosities. I think 3 is, again, a good number. Then, Dauntless Drive, if you don't know what it does yet, it's a break ride. When you break ride at limit break 4, the Vanguard gets plus 10k in the following ability. Once per turn, when the attack finishes, you may counterblast 1 and discard 3, and stand the Vanguard and draw 2 cards. So they added a counterblast to it, but it's still a very powerful ability, but you do have to keep 3 cards in hand for this restand effect, so keep that in mind. His other effect is, while he's the Vanguard, during your turn, if you have more rearguards than your opponent, get plus 3k, so 14k attacker. Then, so the break ride is pretty good. You know, it's a restander. Multi-attack is always good. Most people would pair it up with the end, because then the end can attack again after it hits, and you Persona Blast and Counterblast 2. So you can, you know, like hit with the end, Counterblast 2, Persona Blast, restand, then hit again, and then use the Dauntless Drive skill to restand again, therefore 3 Vanguard attacks. But the other play is to use Blockade Inferno with Dauntless Drive to not only get 2 attacks, but Blockade Inferno's skill is like 4. If you have 2 or more Steel Dragons in your soul, so you have to ride up with Steel Dragons, you may counterblast 2. If you do for that turn, he gains plus 10k power, and you retire all of your opponent's grade 2 rearguards. And if you retire 3 or more, you draw a card. This is also cross-ride with the old Blockade, but that doesn't matter for this deck. But this is really nice. You get to pop all their grade 2s. If they had at least 1 grade 2 in excess, then you get to draw a card as well, and you get power. Does everything you need him to do. The only kind of tight requirement is a 2 Steel Dragons in Soul, so you really need to ride one of these, and then ride one of these, in order to not have to ride the Seal Dragon Break Ride, which is the Weather Cloth. He says, when you break ride for that turn, your Vanguard gets plus 10k, then you choose 2 of your opponent's rearguards and retire them. Your opponent checks the top 4 cards of their deck and calls up to 2 random grade 2s from among them to the same rearguard circles, and then the on-place abilities do not activate. Of course, if your opponent doesn't find a grade 2 for those like top 4 search effects, then they just don't call one. So of course, they just don't call one. It's an empty rearguard circle. Then the skill is same as Dauntless Drive, plus 3k if you have more rearguards than your opponent. So that's the whole deck basically, and I think it's easier to explain it when we play, and it's honestly pretty simple. You ride the Dauntless Drive, you break right into this, you kill everything on your opponent's board, and you restand. Feels good, you know, 4 attacks into the face. So let's just run it. I have Christmas Kai up here. I just felt like diversity. I usually have the Valentine's suit Kai up, but I was like, you know what? Christmas is in like 2 months. I mean, it's a bit early. You know, Halloween's not even here yet, but, you know, I might as well. You know, bring the spirit early. He's holding a turkey, and I'm pretty sure it's like, isn't it Thanksgiving next month or something? We don't celebrate it in Europe, so I don't know actually, but I should know because my girlfriend is American, so it's kind of bad if I don't know when Thanksgiving is. I just know that it's on a Thursday, and I completely forgot about that until very recently, and we didn't find a game. Alright, we found one. Let's see who our destined opponent shall be. Alright, and ooh, Bermuda. Okay, Mr. Zabi. Let's have a good one, Zabi. So, this should be pretty interesting. So let's see how we do. We definitely want to open a grade 1 and 2 Seal Dragon. Okay, we open a grade 1. That's good. Everything else can go. I think even this can go, to be honest. It's a bit risky. It's a bit too risky. No. Ooh, no grade 3? Damn. Okay, girl. Okay, girl, I see you. I see you, girl. Okay. 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 Ooh. Okay. I mean, let's see how it goes. Let's not overreact. Let's just see what happens. I am quite interested. Alright, let's put the Conroe here for now. Damn, no grade 3, huh? Alright, let's see. I mean, that just means we're gonna either be popping early triggers or draw into something. And keep in mind, because we're running the end in this, even though it is a heal, it is a nice backup option if you ever need to. You know, you can just go into the end, but this definitely isn't like the objective of the deck. It really does exist there as just a backup. So, yeah. Alright, Coral. So just Coral grade 2. That's, you know, to be expected. And let's see. Probably just gonna swing. Yep, it's gonna do the swang. Give me the swang. Alright, blank check. And that's what I was afraid of. I wanted the heal trigger, but it gave me the heal, the draw. I wanted the draw trigger, but it gave me the heal trigger. Come on. Alright, come on. Oh, good. Good. Very good. Good boy. Good boy. Alright. So, now I have options. I could use Conroe here. I could also just wait a little bit. But then my opponent might be... He's going to be 10k next turn because he found the grade 2 Coral. So I might not get a chance to do this next turn. Unless I commit the rear like this and then swing. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stay with this. We might actually check a draw here. Okay, never mind. But, you know, we've only seen 2 grade 3s out of 13 so far, so I have hope. I have high hopes for you. Alright, so, let's see where this goes. Grade 2 Coral will be coming down. He's probably going to do a little bit of multi-attack there, just to bounce some cards back, you know, as Bermuda mains do. Usually if you see a Bermuda player still playing Bermuda at this point, that means they're pretty dedicated, so that's what I expect. Oh, that's a strong turn. That's pretty strong. He gets an extra draw from that grade 2 as well. Pretty good. Alright. So I'm going to go to 3 damage, which is a good place to be. Oh, that's a little bit of frisky situation. But I mean, of course, he's not going to use that. You know, I'm not going to attack with that because he can just draw from it instead. Doesn't hit anyway. So we get to bounce 2 and draw an extra card. But I was saying, if you're still playing Bermuda at this point, I feel like you must be pretty dedicated to Bermuda because, you know, the support has been a little while ago. Or has it? No, it was last month. Well, Coral was a while ago, I would say. But, you know. Oh, damn, we got everything. We have everything. The stars have aligned here today. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the Conroe here. We need 3 Candleblasts for the DDD play. But I'm gonna go for the Conroe and just search a PG just to filter the deck basically. Just to have a higher chance of popping those draws that we still have in the deck. And we can just do like a turn like this. So it's gonna be 16, and that's perfectly fine. So Schwang, get a heal. That's pretty good. I mean, that's one way to countercharge, I guess. But at the same time, I do want to be pushed to 4 for the big aggressive blockade play. But I mean, if he doesn't, it's fine. But as you can see, like, outside of the draws, this deck doesn't plus much. You definitely don't have a huge hand going into that blockade turn, so you have to be quite careful. And, you know, if you don't get your opponent to have 3, whatchamacallit, grade 2s on the board, you don't get to retire 3 from the Blockade Inferno, and therefore you don't get the extra draw, and that's really clutch. Is this the ranked promo Pacifica? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. That's the break ride one. That's the break ride one. They're so like vividly yellow that, you know, like the dress is like super yellow that it's easy to mix up. But yeah, our opponent, of course, isn't gonna give us the limit break that easily. I'm gonna have to fight for it, but that's okay. I'm ready to fight. I'll put up a fight if it's a fight you want. Okay, PG falls down, but we have 2 in hand, so we're kind of chilling still. I just need a good call target here that isn't Corduroy. You will do. You know what? You will do as well. You will do just fine. You will do just fine, actually. So, you can swang here. And then swing with the Vanguard. Hopefully pop a draw. Just to have the hand for Dauntless later. But yeah. And then I think we're kind of good. Okay, no draws, but I want to give him the limit break because I can survive anything he throws at me, but I want him to give me the limit break. That's the thing. And he's been popping these defensive stands, which only tells me that I'm in trouble when those stands start popping aggressively. He's running 9 stand in this build, so looks scary. We'll just put it that way. It looks pretty scary. Alright, so I gave him the break ride because I'm quite prepared for it. Because it's kind of like, you know, it's the whole thing of like, well, if you break ride, then you're probably going to push me enough that I will be in break ride range without dying. And yeah, that's perfectly fine. So now we just need to essentially get swanging, and I think we should be good. Alright, he's going to Soul Blast to bounce and get the extra power. And I think he has to call something now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's the break ride skill, right? Is it? Oh wait, Soul Blast 1, get 5k, return, and then call any card from your deck. Damn, that's pretty fire. Oh wait, yeah, that's the break ride skill, but that's once per turn. So normally I think you'd want to do it in the battle phase. But this doesn't bounce in the battle phase, I think, right? God, it's been a while. Yeah, it doesn't bounce in the battle phase, so you can only search now. So go ahead and search. 10k vanilla it is. That's fine. That's fine. All right. I'm assuming he's not gonna call too much, or is he? I wonder. This doesn't feel like a very aggressive turn with Alk, but I don't know. I don't really run into Alk that much to have an opinion, I guess. Okay, that setup looks really good to me. Especially if all those attacks go to my dome, that's perfect. It's perfect. I'm sure they won't, but you know, a man can hope. This will definitely go to the face. What does this do again? Hits Vanguard combos 1 and bounces unit to hand and call a non-her to a rearguard circle. So he gets a multi-attack out of it. He does have the Limit Break 4 11k attacker. My man, setting up the double intercept, that's a little bit risky, huh? Alright, I think you just swing with Vanguard here. Okay, he's gonna take out rears. That makes sense. That's fine. That makes sense. Alright. Let's see what's next. What is next? I can get a draw out of my Blockade Inferno, which is what I'm pretty happy about. So, we can swing 4 times into the head, into the skull, and whichever other way you want to say the word, you know, dome, head, face, whichever one works. Alright, he rode Coral, but it's not the cross ride, so we're fine. Absolutely fine. Ooh, Corduroy, hello. How you doing, man? What's good? How you been? Alright. Unfortunately, Kai doesn't have any lines for Blockade Inferno. Miwa does, actually. And we activate Dauntless. Good. What I want to do here first is call out this Corduroy here. And pop this for grade 2. We do that first. Let's see, check top 4. Found one, good. So now he has 3 grade 2s. This gets power now. And now we can use Blockade Inferno. Calmas 2. And goodbye to the grade 2s. We draw a card. Oh yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Good, 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 good. It's all falling into place. Only problem now is that I am relying on a draw. Oh, I have so many draws, but I don't want to risk it. I'm going to call this. And we're basically going to swing face. Should I bet on the draw for the restand? I think I should. I think I should. I think it's throwing if I don't. I'm going to bet on the draw for the restand. I think it's a throw if I don't. Because everything else just hits over defensives, and unless he like draws into PGs, pretty dead. So I'm just going to start swanging and believe in the fact that we can check a draw here. If we can check a draw here, we win. I'm pretty sure. Even if, I don't know, if he has 3 PGs, that will definitely not be a win. But, come on, 1 draw. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's all I needed. The gamble most likely paid off. See, here I have an option of just not discarding and passing and probably winning. Could he have found all 3 PGs? Could he have found all 3 PGs? I'm not going to find a PG from this. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be dead otherwise. Is it smarter to pass? There's like no way I could die. I'm going to pass. No, I'm not going to throw. I'm actually not going to throw. I'm going to actually pass. I'm pretty sure he has another PG in hand. Because now he has to clear both my intercepts. He has no way of clearing them through effects. So he has to swing a face once, my PG will proc and save me, and then I can put down anything on the board with double Rakshasa in the back. Blockade Inferno pops the interceptors. So it's like, yes, in hindsight, I kind of wasted my break ride, but not really, because Blockade Inferno let me do cool stuff. And okay, now he's going to make me draw stuff. I can actually see what I would have drawn from the Dauntless. So it was a Dauntless Drive, and let's see what the other draw was. If it's a PG, I'll find it kind of funny. Alright, what is it? No, it wasn't a PG, I would have died. I would have died. I'm pretty sure he did not have a PG in hand. I think he's farming for them now. Yeah, let's see. He knows that even if he calls double grade 2 here, I can just incinerate it. So that's a pretty good game. This is a good game. This is a good game. I'm glad I didn't throw. Definitely glad I didn't throw. Alright. So he's gonna swing in rears, which he should, you know. He should. Alright. So I've taken out 2 PGs and I can swing into the face 3 times unless he heals. He's seen 0 heals. That is kinda yikes. There's one. But he can only heal once though. And I can still attack into the face twice. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Staying alive. And I'm pretty sure he had more PGs in hand, so I think, I mean, we'll confirm in a second. We're literally going to confirm if he has 2 whole PGs. So, stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned is all I can say. Alright, so. Blockade Inferno, you're good. You can chill there. I'm fine with you, you're a cool dude. But right now I need the interceptors. And then we use Blockade. Limit Break. Pop those damn intercepts. We don't get a draw this time, but we don't need a draw. And we get that big power bonus. Let's go. So, now we're going to battle. Everything's swinging for 21 plus. So, we can get over defensives just fine without any issue. There we go. Defensive. Doesn't even matter. We get a counter charge. Now I'm going to swing the Vanguard first, because this way I can get the PG out. And then even if he heals, which he might, this will give me a counter charge to win next turn. So, I like that a lot. Yeah. Okay. That's 1 PG. Does he have the 4th one? Let's find out. He does not, but does he heal? There's a big chance he could heal. Big chance he could heal. Oh, he did not. He did not. That's gonna be game. So yeah, I guess I didn't really get to show off the super burst explosive power of Dauntless, but I mean, you could see what would have happened. I would have lost if I did do the Dauntless there. He definitely... he had 1 PG, which he could have had in hand already back there. So yeah, anyway, let's play another game and show you some more. I mean, there's no like 2 dimensions to this deck. The other dimension of the deck is if you brick and you have to just do the end. But yeah, this deck's pretty fun. Like, again, if you have 4 blockades, take out that one weather cloth. Alright, so Kagero against Gold Paladin. When I was playtesting this deck at first, both on stream and offline, I was mostly facing Kagero. It was very common to have Kagero mirror matches, but now they're all kind of gone. I don't know where they went. Where are you guys? Come back, I miss you. So, I'm putting back PGs, because I can search them, basically. And I want the Dauntless. There's no Dauntless in there, but I mean, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, we got pieces. We got pieces. Let's see. Let's ride the 10k attacker. Put the Conroe here. Then just ride this. No starter pops now, I think. I mean, like, unless I get another Seal Dragon. Would be pretty cool. But, I mean, hey. Let's see what happens. But yeah. If you're wondering about the function of the Weather Cloth, the Blockade Break Ride, I mean the Seal Dragon Break Ride, he literally only functions to be break ridden with Blockade. Like, because he puts grade 2s on your opponent's board, so it's literally just to make sure you definitely draw from your Blockade. Otherwise, doesn't really do that much. So yeah. Alright, let's see here. We're 1 damage. If we draw a Seal Dragon, I can do Corduroy. That's not a Seal Dragon. Then I'll just ride the Corduroy. just to have the Seal Dragon, I guess. Let's see here. I could actually give him a bit of damage, but I think I don't need to yet. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna swing here again. I'm not going too aggressive too early. Okay, Seal Dragon Break Ride into a 10k vanilla. We might be sitting on the end, which I guess is also fine, but it's not even Break Ride the end, so you're gonna be seeing this weird amalgamation where that's also the reason why I want to put down the amount of 12k attackers. So feel free to experiment with the ratios as always, but I do recommend, I think, putting up more 10k vanillas, less 12k attackers, because when you're sitting on Dauntless or sitting on the end, the 12k attacker is a 9k vanilla, and that's worse than the 10k vanilla. And the 12k attacker doesn't actually, like, I don't know, benefit you in too many stages of the game, because you have the very good accessibility to Joka. So, yeah. Again, as I always say, just experiment. The nice thing here is that we have 2 filters here. These are on-call filters, which means that we have extra shots to hit more the ends. But I mean, there's the end. Just so we can actually like gather some more resources. So let's see how it goes. He gets a draw. He might use starter skill here actually. That could happen. Let's see. Okay, Joka. Does he use starter skill? Probably, right? Yeah. Probably try to hit Din Drain or something. Does he hit it? Does he hit it? He does not. That is a... Not Vivian. What's your name again? Nimue. I didn't even have to click it. Let's go. Big brain. Big brain moment. Alright, Dauntless. Boop. You're not Dauntless. I think for the... Just for the kind of like... edge, I want to ride the end just to kind of freak him out a little bit. Alright, enough. You can only see this animation so many times until you're sick of it. I'll be completely honest with you. Okay, let me do this. Let me search PG first. Then we're going to set up a column of the Bellicosity and this. And I'm going to drop the Joka here. See what we draw. We might hit the end. It's not the end. We try again. But here this time. Dauntless. Damn it. Oh, it's just the wrong order. It's just the wrong order, man. You got the wrong order. But anyway. Alright, so we swang like this and make him get all sweaty. Watch me draw into the end. Dun dun dun. Alright, countercharge. And then we make him sweat a tiny little bit. Alright, okay, now he's a little bit sweaty, and he's gonna see that I have no, like, animation pending, and it passes, and oops, I don't have the end in hand. Sucks to be me. Alright, I guess, so here you might be thinking, like, oh, you have Dauntless in hand, you could just, like, re-ride it and then ride Blockade again later. It is not worth it. The most you can do is just, like, ride Blockade now, once it gives you Limit Break, and just clear front row, because luckily I still have 2 Seal Dragons in Soul, so I can keep popping the front row and just swinging face. That's the best thing you can do. Re-riding grade 3s like that in the break ride format is just, you take too long and you lose too much advantage. I really wonder why he plays these Nimues. They feel, I don't know, outdated, I guess? This is interesting though, but you have to have a Liberator Vanguard, so yeah, it's interesting hybrid build he's doing. Alright, so my man, self-damage to 5. Good for him. Massive legend here. But, let's see, I mean, he's gonna push me to 3. I'm just gonna stay on the end. Just stay threatening, basically. I mean, if it works, right? Alright, blank blank. He did self-damage twice, right? Alright, 12k attacker, that's okay. I think he did it twice. Yes, he did. Oh, he sent PG back. That's very strong. Very powerful. Alright, give me like a grade 2 or something. Hey, my wishes have been answered. Yeah, let me do this. With Dauntless Drive. Alright, so now, the peak play, of course, is just like swing the end unboosted, draw into another the end, restand, Unga Bunga face. Feels good, man. Clap. So, we give him Limit Break without any remorse. That's all fine, because he's gonna damage into Limit Break anyway. He gets a defensive stand. I have no the ends in hand. That's okay. That's okay. And now we see what happens. So he has only one use of Azel here. He's probably gonna use it anyway, which means that he can't blaster my 10k vanilla away. So we have to attack into it. Then he can swing twice into my face. He runs stand, so he could be 3 swings into face. We'll see. He's only shown me 1 stand so far. Kinda yikes. It do be kinda yikes though. Okay, this doesn't get extra power from not having a Liberator Vanguard, so interesting play. Is this like I think I saw him with a break ride, right? No, it's Garmor, Azel. What's the other grade 3? Has he shown any other grade 3? I don't think so. I don't think so. This build is interesting. I can't really pinpoint what exactly it is. Ooh, my man's swinging in rears. I see you. Okay. 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 You do that, big boy. You do that. Alright. So now, I mean, I basically have 2 swings into the face now. I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to, like, you know, overcommit and call PGs and stuff. Unless I draw PG here. Oh, you tempt me so. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth staying on the end now. Even if it's just to clear the front row. But just for the raw advantage from the end, I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think so. And then I can put a trigger on here. Swing face. Yeah, I think we stay. We stay, keep that Blockade in hand because it's very big to turn the game around. And I think we just stay on this. Swing into rears. Get the draw. Good, good, good. Just like that. That's what I want to see. Ooh, double draw. Okay. Into another Blockade. Damn, let's go. Okay, I see you. I see you. Alright. Use the end. Get that draw. So now you can see my hand is going to be so big that next turn I should be able to... The only risk I'm running... Oh, never mind. Drew PG, no risks. Risk? Never heard of her. 3 PGs in hand, baby. There is no risk in my life. Alright, let's see here. Twin Drive. Nothing, nothing. That's fine. We just push him to 4. The most important thing isn't that we pushed him. The important thing is 3 PGs in hand, a ride target, and 2 front row rear guards to put up on top of that. That's all that matters right now. All that matters. And he's going to probably try to go for game here, which means he's probably going to ignore my grade 1. So I can just boop, put it to the back and boost up, and we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, let's see here. What does he have for me today? What grade 2 is it? It's the 12k attacker. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Put down another grade 2, sir. If you would be so kind. It is not a grade 2. That is also fine. He has shown me 0 PGs. He damaged one and then put it back. That's all I remember. That's all my brain can remember right now. Oh, the draw trigger. Let's go. Oh, that means he's gonna swing my rear, but I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah, he swang. He did swang into my rear. He did do be swanging. He did do D swanging. Okay, with the heal. Stand trigger? Nope. Okay, that's 1 PG down. In that case though, I think I still ride the blockade just so the 12k attacker can actually hit unboosted. But I don't know if I want to use blockade here. Does that make sense? I ride blockade, but I don't want to use it yet, just to save that counter for the actual win, where the double intercept proc will actually do everything for me. Because here I can just do this, right? Worst case scenario is he procs the defensive, and my attack doesn't hit. But I think doing this is actually peak. I think doing this is actually very good. Because I have double intercept, he has no real way. Yeah, we save the blockade. I don't want to get cucked on Counter West. We save the blockade, but having a 12k attacker with no boosters is... Hey, it came in handy. I've been talking shit about the 12k attacker, and it came in clutch right now. Alright. If this isn't a defensive, it is not. It's a PG. Then this will be a PG as well. Get that PG out. Okay, nothing, nothing. We have a heal coming up pretty soon, but yeah, PG, check. That's 2 down. He plays a mix as well. A lot of people play mixed. Our triggers are 1 heal, 1 draw, 10 cards in deck. He has 11 cards in deck. He has shown us 7 triggers. We've shown him 10, but we don't know his hand. Oh no, I have 11 actually, because I have 1 in hand. Oh. Okay. Alright. That's a-okay. Absolutely cool with me. Unless he like does like a super mega festival with stand triggers, which he could with a 10 card deck. That's actually kind of yikes. I can only afford to guard with 1. Okay, this might be yikes if he does double stand. If he gets double stand, it's over. Come on, don't do it. Ooh, safe. Yo, that had me sweating. That is one way to make a man be sweating. God damn. That is one way to make a man get all sweaty, man. Whoa, ho, ho. God damn. That's not good. Oh, the end. This is not the right timing, man. There's timing for everything. Now he's a cross ride. Oh my god, things are awkward. I don't have a draw. I have 1 trigger left in deck. I have no boosters. I'm left to my own devices, if you will. And it's, again, it doesn't feel worth it to be using blockade yet. Is there anything else I could do? Is there anything else I'm not seeing? Nah. Not really. I'm dependent on that trigger to hit twice because I don't have boosters outside of behind Vanguard. I'm gonna call this without using skill. There's no point to use it because I can't hit otherwise. We just do this and not pop, I guess, and I'm gonna swing it to face, pray for a trigger, swing face again. If not, it's probably gonna be a PG for game on his side. Ah, such a weird game, man. The cross ride. I didn't think the cross ride number would be the thing to win! Unless. Show me that 1 PG, thank you. And now, please do not have the last one in hand. No! Ah, what a close game though. Now that was a close game. Very good game. Come on, let me say thanks. That was a good game. Alright. 100% concede. That was a good game. Definitely felt like just... Man, I didn't expect the cross ride, I guess. That's the point to take away here. Didn't expect the cross ride. And I guess it was kind of a bricky game to some extent, but not even that bad. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. We go 1-1 in this video, but that was a good game. I definitely was on the edge of my seat quite a few times. Quite a few times. Alright, that's gonna be game. GG's. PG to rub it in. Yeah, that was a good one. Alright, cool. Alright, so that was the Blockade Dauntless Drive mix build, which I think you can play pure Seal Dragons if you want to. You basically just take all of this out, play pure block. I think you still play Dauntless Drive, to be honest, but you can take out the ends, play the Weathercloth 4 times instead, and 4th Blockade Inferno and like 1 regular Blockade, I guess. The rest can stay. Again, you can think about grade 2 ratios a little bit. I think this stays a staple in Seal Dragons no matter what. And yeah, I think the rest is just the grade 3s that you kind of adjust for pure Seal Dragons if you want to. But I think even in pure, you do want to be running Dauntless Drive. It really adds a lot of sealing to the deck, and that is definitely worth it. I think trigger-wise, it's also 9 draw seems pretty accurate, I mean, for most Kagero variants, and yeah, I think there's a lot to experiment. But thank you for enjoying, or, well, watching. I'm not sure if you enjoyed, I hope you enjoyed. But thank you for watching this video. I will put out a regular Dauntless Drive The End list. I think in my schedule I have it in like a week, or about a week, a little bit more maybe, I think about a week. But, so that'll come up, and then you can enjoy that, so that'll be... I think, you know, something that a lot of people have been waiting for. Dauntless, you know, DDD Dote, very iconic. But yeah, so this was the hybrid build. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But on that note, that's going to be it for me today. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.